Well, if you love design, then you probably already love Shay and Sid from Studio McGee.
With an Instagram account in the millions, a new Netflix series, and a new book, they're keeping busy, making life beautiful for us all. And Shay and Sid McGee join us now from their home in Salt Lake City. Good morning. Nice to see you both.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Shay, I want to start with you because you write about your love affair with design and wanting to turn that into a career, but feeling underqualified, which I think is something so many people can relate to. How did you overcome that feeling?
Well, I still think I'm overcoming that feeling today sometimes. I think that one step at a time, every project I've learned from, I built a little bit of confidence, but I don't think that you decide to change careers and then just have that confidence overnight. I think it's really built over time and through the trials and errors of learning a new craft.
For sure, for sure. And you launched your business initially primarily through Instagram, which is free and available to anyone. And you say in the book that you learned there was one thing that mattered above all else for growing that account. What was that?
Consistency. I think that Sid really helped me earlier on when I was learning the Instagram world. And he was like, don't you see that these people that have grown accounts in other industries, they're posting every single day without any breaks. And so I committed at that time that even if I didn't have pictures, I would find or make one to post. So that consistency is really key.
Now, Sid, let me ask you, because you two made the decision to work together on your design business, something that might frighten some couples. What makes it work for both of you, and do you think it can work for anyone and everyone?
Yeah, I was frightened a little bit just to get into it and to start. But I think what works for us is that we establish clearly, like, okay, you do this and I do that. And when we have crossover, we have to tread lightly because that's where it can get kind of rough if we're not careful. But we sorted it out, and now we have our own lanes, and it works.
Well, and that is great. It is truly a success story. But you took some real risks in the beginning of your business, selling your home and then investing really everything you had in the business. What advice do you have for people who are listening going, I don't know if I could do that?
I wouldn't say that they should necessarily do that. I don't know. Even in hindsight, I'm not sure that it was it's worked out for us, but it was really risky. And Sid and I always tell people, don't quit your day job until you've started, dabbling on the side, work some late nights and do your side hustle for a while to make sure it works before you go all in.
Definitely.
Yeah, is that the most important lesson that you've learned, Sid? I mean, you guys have got a thriving business, 1.7 million followers on Instagram, as we mentioned, a new book, a Netflix series. What is the most important lesson you've learned through all of this?
Oh, that's a great question. I think the most important thing that we've learned probably is just we start to do that as well as looking at new opportunities. We're just going to start to pursue it. Before we go all in, we see how it works and get any traction. And then once it starts to get a little bit of traction, then we go all in on that and really throw everything we have into it.
And I think that if you're not afraid to make mistakes, we all make them, and just learning from those mistakes, don't let that deter you from pursuing your dreams and goals.
Well, you can read all about their challenges and their successes in their new book, Make Life Beautiful. It is available now. Guys, thanks so much for this.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good morning.